Gemini, welcome to your reading for mid-February 2021. The card from the bottom of the deck was the Queen of Swords. So let's get right into it. We're going to talk about your past, present, and future energy. In the past, you got the Six of Cups, Death card in reverse, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. In your present, you got the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. And in the present, you got Judgment, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse. So, Gemini, I get the distinct feeling that someone from your past has, shall we say, come back from the dead. I feel like with this Six of Cups and this Death card right here next to each other, I think this is something that you thought was dead and buried, never to be seen again. I do get kind of it's an energy of nostalgia, obviously, with the Six of Cups. It feels like it's somebody that you had feelings for, that you care about deeply, but you just thought it was over and that you'd never see or hear from them again. And with this Eight of Wands in the reverse, feels like when they came back very slowly. I don't think they rushed in. Especially with this Queen of Swords in your overall energy. If there's one thing you don't want to do is have your wand out when you rush towards the Queen of Swords, because she is a very powerful, in control, and cutting type of a queen. So I think, again, they came back. I think you were pretty surprised. I like to see that this Nine of Wands in your present, or excuse me, Nine of Swords in your present energy. It feels like, I think you took a step back and reevaluated when they came back to you and decided that there were some things that maybe were issues initially that you just evaluated and felt like, maybe they weren't really issues, or maybe you weren't seeing things clearly the first time around. I definitely feel like once they came back, or if they're coming back, if they haven't come in yet, with this Page of Wands and this Ace of Wands. I mean, Ace of Wands is, like passionate new beginning. Page of Wands is definitely a very kind of passionate, fun, exciting type of an energy. So I think you gave them a second chance, or giving them a second chance. And I think it's actually working out really well right now. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's very passionate. I think when they came in slowly, I gave you a chance to really think about maybe what had gone wrong the first time around and why the relationship had ended. And I think you guys got back to a really good place, or getting there anyway, and kind of, like I said, fun and passionate. I would say, though, there's this undercurrent of, how do I phrase it, potential problems if the past rears its ugly head again. And the reason that I say that is this Judgment card and this Page of Swords. So, the Judgment card, it can be saying, use your past mistakes to sort of make better decisions in the future. This Page of Swords in reverse, sitting right next to it, is a card of kind of being argumentative and defensive, and can be just a very negative card. So my feeling is Judgment is trying to tell you this is great right now, but you guys could be susceptible to what derailed this relationship to begin with. So learn from your past mistakes. This Judgment card, I think, is trying to tell you, it's got to, broadcast it there. Learn from your past mistakes and don't recreate them with this Page of Swords energy, this sort of defensive, angry energy, negative energy that could come back up, defensive energy in particular. So watch out for that, because, and I would be especially worried about it because of this overall Queen of Swords energy. Like I said, she's a very powerful queen. She's already defensive to begin with. Swords are very much about intellect. They're not about emotion. And that could be where, things went wrong to begin with. Maybe you were not enough in your emotions. You are an air sign. We're all about intellect, that sort of thing. So you guys seem to have the passion down just fine here with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands, but I think you're at risk of getting back into, I mean, with this Three of Swords in the reverse, that's the card of healing from heartbreak. You could still be feeling some hurt from when the relationship originally ended, or there may be some things that are lingering in your mind about how it originally, happened. Maybe you guys weren't seeing eye to eye originally. Maybe there were some problems that were never fully resolved. Those are going to want to rear their ugly head again, unless you guys can learn from your past mistakes and not let this heartache that's still sort of under the covers there come back up and really push you into your intellect and out of your emotions and out of that love and passion that you're feeling right now. It's hard to tell from this spread why the relationship ended to begin with, but like I said, with that Death card in reverse, it seems to me it was something that seemed like it was dead and buried. Like there was no possibility for it to be resurrected, which means that it was probably something fairly serious and fairly heartbreaking. So, if they broke your heart and you had that Three of Swords in the upright in the past before they came back, if it hasn't been that long, it could be, again, that you're still healing from those hurts. And that's why you're still in this overall defensive Queen of Swords energy. You're trying to protect yourself. It's like this passion from this Ace of Wands, that's the Ace of Wands. We all know what that means. This passion from the Ace of Wands may be kind of a lot of fun right now, but it's underneath of it right there is that old lingering heartache. And so don't let it go. Don't let it make you go in reverse into this Page of Swords energy. It's like, learn from your mistakes. If you want this to work, and I get the general feeling that you do, then you're going to have to do things differently, both of you. Now, because if this was a breakup, there's a reason why people break up, and so there may be a reason why you sort of deserve to be defensive, but you have to decide if you're going to let the past go or if you're going to accept it and embrace the relationship for it to be successful. So Gemini, that's what I have for you for mid-February of 2021. If this resonated, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.